Uh, there's so many people on Pinterest that look so good, but right now, I'm feeling so sick. I don't look the best. I'm raspy. I'm just so tired. I think it's my sign to elevate myself this year, but I don't know. I don't know how to do it. You know what? I know who to hit up. I'm gonna hit up my friend. They love vision board making. Let me go call them right now. Hey, baddie.
Hey, Pooks.
So lately, I've been feeling so unmotivated, and I wanted to elevate my life, but I don't know how to do it, girl. Like, how?
Really? I know we listen and we don't judge, but do you even have a vision board at all?
No. What's that?
Hello? Are you even recording a video? Are you recording a video right now?
Yes, but what does that have to do with me?
Put me on! Put me on right now!
Okay, alright. Okay, alright. Y'all, my friend wants to talk to y'all.
Hi, hotties! Okay, today we're going to be specifically talking about branding, especially leveling up ourselves this year. I know, this video is long overdue, but what I like to always tell my friends is that we're never too late. What matters is starting now. So here's your 2025 campaign on leveling yourself up this year. The first one is establishing your goals. It's one of the classics for a reason. Whether you believe in setting goals, setting systems, or setting visions, there's a reason why it all leads to the one similar road of you growing. Now, don't get me wrong, establishing goals can vary from one person to the other. Some people might create a vision bingo card, other people love to plan 5 years from now, other people just tend to do things differently. But today we're gonna focus on creating SMART goals. For context, SMART goals is an acronym for numerous words. For example, S stands for specific, M stands for measurable, A stands for attainable, R stands for relevance, while T stands for time bound. Let's take one of my goals, for example. My vision for 2025 is to be more consistent as a influencer. Yes. For being specific, I will create content that focuses on quality and provides value to my audience. I will brainstorm at least a total of 4 videos that is relatable and that doesn't sacrifice my integrity. Measurability, I will hold myself accountable through measuring the analytics of what works and what doesn't, planning accordingly to recreating and analyzing which content excels well in performance. Making sure the performance increases my brand awareness by 20% with engagement by 20%. For attainable, my challenge is for myself to upload on YouTube at least twice a week, focusing on quality educational content that is relatable. For Instagram, including short form content and in-feed posting, to upload at least 8 pieces of content each week, focusing on my niche. For relatability, so I can increase my brand presence for future collaboration as an influencer. And for time bound, but for the end of 2025. Digesting all of this down, I will create quality content that focuses on value while not sacrificing my integrity, making sure these content pieces reaches above 20% awareness threshold, each week ranging from 2 videos on YouTube and 8 pieces of content on Instagram. My goal is to increase the brand reputation as an influencer before the end of 2025. That was a mouthful, y'all. I know. Keep in mind, when you're doing all of this workshop and brainstorming, that's going to be a lot. You're going to start off with something initially you wanted to start with. For example, for me, I started off based off my aesthetic. I wanted to have it tailored towards a dark, academic, luxurious aesthetic. Then I had to reformulate, okay, who do I want to work with? What type of brand? It was just a lot of things I wanted to work on. So you want to be very intentional when it comes to the SMART goal vision boarding. Trust me, you're gonna have a lot of hardships when you're experiencing this, but one thing that my professor had told me during my college years, the most specific the campaign is, the most likely it's gonna be successful. So be upfront with your goals, whether it's fitness, mental health, if you want to get out of student loans, credit card debt, or X, Y, and Z. Be intentional, because at the end of the day, these are your goals. No one's gonna see them. Because I've always found the most delusional people to always be the most successful. Specifically, Anna Delvey, she's like, what? A runway model? And also kind of like a millionaire and an influencer? crazy work, y'all. Crazy work. After you have your goal in mind and the digital blueprints, now you have to make the vision board. Okay, I call it the digital inspiration board, or it could be your physical inspiration board. Here are some of the questions I usually ask when I'm creating these. Who do you see yourself as the future? Who do you see yourself in the future? What kind of person do you visualize yourself as? Is this future person toned, or are they traveling the world? What is the person in mind? Honestly, you can create a phone wallpaper and then select your goal as the main message for that specific wallpaper. For example, I wanted to focus on a career-oriented aesthetic / goal, so I'm gonna go ahead and attach it right here. The future me is living in the city. They're assisting their clients, or getting PR packages, and they're being able to carry themselves authentically. Including your dream self also helps kind of boost your morale or motivation to do more and be better. I've always found that if you see any motivation or any inspirational photos and it's coming from you that resonates with you, girl, most likely you're gonna push yourself to succeed. They get motivated, and now they're getting ready to carve their own aesthetic. Next is to create manifestation playlists, aka my favorite thing to do. When I feel like all hope is lost, I often feel like this, where I really have no desire to really push forward, especially for those who have goals in a specific competitive department. You need to have faith in yourself. Faith that even when all odds are against your favor, you'll always make it out to the top. Because in the words of my bestie, what she told me is that it doesn't matter how far you've fallen, what matters is how you bounce back up. I find that whenever I'm in a downward spiral, using manifestation songs or any feel-good songs always keeps me going back up, giving me an upward spiral. Songs are a form of manifestation. They remind you of who you are, they increase your vibrancy and dopamine levels. And on top of that, they're your fave songs. They remind you who you are and why you first started. So I have some songs on my daily rotation, or aka on my daily rotation list. So here are the following. First one is Number One Rule by Megan Thee Stallion. The song is about a number one rule for all baddies to follow, is that never allow yourself to chase others, but let others chase after you. The next one is Just Like Magic by Ariana Grande. The song is about getting everything that you want and also clearing your mind out, because that's the reason why you are magnetic. And lastly is also New Women by Lisa and Rosalia. It's all about focusing on your mind and revving up your new energy, because you're a brand new person, y'all. Last but not least, it's to celebrate your wins. Because remember, yes, you're gonna have unsung supporters, but the biggest supporter you can have is literally yourself. You! Because you're gonna go through moments where you're gonna experience so much hardships of thinking you barely have any supporters around you, to the point where you have too much supporters around you. But create milestones not only to celebrate yourself, but to also celebrate your wins at life. To remind yourself why you bypass every checkpoint. Remember, you're a winner because you deserve to believe in that, y'all. Celebrate your wins and welcome in all mistakes, because that is how you create balance within yourself. So for example, if I reach my goal of being X, Y, and Z before the end of 2025, then I will be treating myself to a New York flight for the Met Gala. Anyways, with that being said, I'm passing the phone to the baddie that deserves to put themselves first this time, this year. The ball is in your court, baddie. Choose yourself. I'll see you in the next one. Bye. Mwah.